morning. The topic of discussion for this vodcast will examine the use of Twitter and how it can be used effectively in the field of education. Being a teacher for a cyber charter school, I only deem it appropriate and necessary to integrate Twitter into my methods of teaching. Part of the requirements of this assignment, I will address a few guidelines on how I will be doing so. First, I will identify that there is an absolute need for Twitter in education. I feel it will solve a couple of different problems or areas of concern, specifically with that of communication, socialization, and the use of technology itself. I can use Twitter to assist in these specific areas. And here's how. 1. Using Twitter with communication. The nature of Twitter makes it a perfect place to share class announcements, poll questions, and cancellations. If I ever need to move a live teaching class or session that I'm conducting, or cancel one for that matter, Twitter can help me relay the message quickly and effectively. Next, I can create an online community of students for building relationships, collaboration, and socialization skills via technology. Having students use Twitter will familiarize them with current technology and the Web 2.0 features that are out there. I would also like to add I can use Twitter for feedback and questions from parents regarding material throughout the course. Of course, one must always be prepared for potential barriers. One anticipated barrier I foresee with using Twitter is unfamiliarity or difficulty getting started with Twitter. Another barrier might be no internet connection or the lack of technological devices. Lastly, another barrier that I see could pose a problem here would be justifying a good reason to use Twitter in my course of teaching. I feel that overcoming such barriers will be relatively simple. 1, there are many easy to follow tutorials available for students to get started with Twitter. They can use the internet, step-by-step directions, and even videos on YouTube that explain it, and it's relatively easy use. Next, fortunately at PA Cyber, students are provided with technological devices and the internet that will keep them in the loop with Twitter. Finally, posing the justifications to my supervisor on why I believe Twitter can be affected should go over pretty well. If it is monitored properly and implemented well and appropriately, it can be a very resourceful tool to use in education and my course of teaching. Thank you for watching this vodcast on integrating Twitter with education.